Hey you guys, Jordan Sather here. It's the ass crack of dawn, and I woke up to give you guys the report on the Vault 7 that was just released to update you on what exactly it is. Now, it's not any large pedophile or UFO disclosures, as I always get giddy for, but this is much more tactful, much more practical. And what Vault 7 is that it's part one. They WikiLeaks, in their overview of it that I'll link down below, they mentioned it's only part one, so there will be more parts coming. But this is an overview of all the CIA hacking, and it was obtained very recently. These Vault 7 cables covers through 2016, and it's the largest intelligence publication in history. So, on one hand, it might not seem like exactly what we wanted, but I think it is exactly what we needed. So Vault 7 released today on March 7th, but it discusses, I'll kind of go through specifically what a lot of these cables discuss. It says that all computerized cars can be hacked, and in the WikiLeaks write-up of these cables, it says they say it can make for easy assassinations. So that makes me think like, hey, Paul Walker, right? I mean, there's plenty of death by car that we see that's very controversial or interesting to speculate on. All of the CIA malware they have created in these hacking programs that WikiLeaks is blowing the whistle on states all cell phones can be hacked, and even through encrypted apps, I should say. So if you have an encrypted app that you use to send messages on, this CIA malware will actually take the message before it gets encrypted. So a lot of these encryption apps don't necessarily do the complete job if somebody knows how to work around them. And in this WikiLeaks release, it also stated that the malware could target presidential accounts and also the accounts of basically all other politicians and government workers, which that's a very interesting point to note, because a lot of these people in cabinet positions and in governmental office are blackmailed. They're often, you could say, drawn in by a CIA asset. I mean, it could be a girl that is 16, 17, 18, dresses herself up to look like 21, ropes in a congressman or a type of politician, sleeps with them, they film it, and then they actually are able to have blackmail on that politician to do what they want. So this is why oftentimes going through bureaucratic agencies for legal help is so difficult, right? Like the human trafficking stuff, because a lot of these politicians are blackmailed with their own dirt on them, so they don't want to do anything. Now, a lot of that dirt could be obtained right here, right through the CIA hacking, things like that. Also, in these leaks, it stated that a U.S. consulate in Frankfurt was basically a secret CIA hacking base for the Europe region. Very interesting there. And this is all just from the write-up on the WikiLeaks page. We'll delve more into these cables and these files and see what's going on. And then lastly, the CIA would use a lot of secretive ways to obtain state funding. So they would basically leave all of this malware unclassified. So technically, nobody was sharing classified state secrets when they would spread this malware. And the CIA basically hid it, didn't say much about it, but they were able to obtain a lot of state funding and go around the Obama administration for a lot of support with this. Because after the NSA leaks, the Obama administration wanted to crack down on cyber warfare, but the CIA was still doing it, right? So they basically went around the Obama administration and used, deep state tactics to do so. So anyway, that's the basic overview that I wanted to cover in regards to these leaks. It is a large attack on the CIA, which is very interesting, right? I'm going to speculate for a minute here, because the timing of this coincides with Trump's wiretap claims just a few days ago. So in the video I just did last night discussing these wiretap investigations, I mentioned that I believe they are easing in a lot of these disclosures to the public consciousness as to not create a hysteria. So not only are Trump's wiretaps claims coming out, but WikiLeaks, right? We know, as Dr. Steve Pachenik reported, that WikiLeaks works with a lot of these American intel patriots, a lot of these white hats. So WikiLeaks could be dropping its Vault 7 now specifically on the CIA as a master chess move, as an attack on the deep state themselves, and also lay out easier information for us to acclimate to. Right? Everybody already knows, like, oh yeah, hacking, the government hacks, yada yada. But now we have the nitty gritty. Now we have the specifics of it, so people can wake up that might not have believed at first, be like, oh wow, right? The CIA does all this nasty stuff, and then they'll be more apt to listen to larger disclosures and won't be so shocked. So I think with these Vault 7 disclosures, they're getting a lot of the roadblocks out of the way. They're getting the CIA out of the way. They're getting a lot of the lesser disclosures out of the way to acclimate our consciousness with, to then blow some things out of the water. So I think within the next couple of weeks, we're going to see a lot larger disclosures and a lot larger, hopefully, it's always a hopefully, we keep saying, but hopefully some pieces will start to fall, some pieces being politicians thrown in jail. That's exactly what I mean by that. So anyway, that's a quick Vault 7 update, guys, and I'll scan through these documents, see what I can find, and keep updating you. So thank you all for your support, sharing this information, and we'll keep at this. We'll keep doing our investigative journalism duties, because it's all up to you and I to share this stuff and get the truth out. Done.